Good morning, good morning, good morning. I was just doing some rewrites on my goals for September.
The show is all over, so you've already run. And we all fall down in the clouds, they blot out the sun.
Today we are talking about sticking with a daily routine and how to actually make your daily routine easy and simple. It takes about 15 to 20 days for something to become a routine, but you have to consistently do this every single day. Like me coming on live every single day at 9 o'clock. In order for it to maintain a routine, it has to feel like I can't go without it, right? Like, so once it's in my routine, after 20 days, if I skip a day, it's going to feel different. Like, I need to go on live. I've forgotten a step throughout my day. My day is incomplete. I have not done a video for the day, right? So that's what you want your routine to be. It needs to be solid with being able to make adjustments. Now, this past week, we've talked about pace. We talked about anxiety. We talked about patience. We've talked about using our words. We've written down goals that we want to accomplish this month. We've written down the steps that we've taken for one or two of our goals this week, since the first, that we've taken to accomplish any of these goals. So we're off to a good start. Now, writing in your journal every day can be a little bit tedious, but the goal is to continue to write so you can see where you're at, right? So like I said the other day, my first goal was make $25K in my funding account. Well, we'll see on Sunday actually how much I'm actually going to write down I made for that week. Since I started on a Thursday morning, Wednesday or Thursday morning, one of those. But yeah, so writing down your goals and then writing down what you did that day to accomplish your goal underneath the goal. That's why I actually was switching back and forth. So before we get started with anything, we are going to read. Per usual, we are reading out of the passage of meditation this morning. And I will play my heart chakra bowl again this morning, just because it was already out here, and we can all use a little bit of mellowing out first thing in the morning, especially if we've been up all day, or really early, or our anxiety is really bad, or we felt really anxious last night and we just need to have some calming tones in our life. I definitely will play that. But before we do any of that, we are definitely going to read. It's pretty short. It's a poem, so it's pretty short. It is by Leo Tiza. I'll show you in a second. So here it is. This is the passage down at the bottom that we're going to read. This from here to about right here. All right. So it's called The Best. It says, the best, like water, benefit all and do not compete. They dwell in lowly spots that everyone else scorns, putting others before themselves. They find themselves in the foremost place and come very near to the tail. In their dwelling, they love the earth. In their heart, they love what is deep. In personal relationships, they love kindness. In their words, they love truth. In the world, they love peace. In personal affairs, they love what is right. In action, they love choosing the right time. It is because they do not compete with others that are beyond the reapproach of the world. nice and short. I guess you can take from that, basically be your best and not really compete with other people. Nobody is in competition. I'm great this morning. But it's be your own competition. Sometimes we get in our own way by trying to compete with the next person. And all anybody should want anybody else to do is be their own self and not compete with anybody and just live their best life to the fullest, uniquely for them. Everybody's path and everybody's life and journey is uniquely created for them. And if you're always competing with the next, you're never going to be happy, because there's always going to be somebody who's in a different position, maybe further along, because they started before you. And then they realize, that's why meditation is so important, because you realize that you don't have to live in those boundaries, right? That the world creates on you. You can just be free in all of that. You do not have to sit here and stress about what is right, what is wrong, what is this, what is that, do I do this, do I do that, how did they do this? Like, it's not necessarily how they did it. Ask those questions to them. Don't compete with them. There is no reason. There's enough room for everybody to win and be great in their own lane and at your own time and at your own pace. Now, when you take this approach towards the world, you become a lot more happier. You become a lot more selfless. You think of others before you think of yourself, and you really just see the world as just one big space for opportunity and possibilities. You don't look at other people and be like, oh my God, I have to compete with them, or oh my God, I have to compete with her, so on and so forth, because you know for a fact that when it's your time, your manifestations will come to pass. So that's that on that. This is not going to be long. I am going to play this bowl, and then I'm going to hop off of here. Oh, I don't know if I showed it, but this is the bowl I'm playing, the heart chakra. So let's take some deep breaths, about 4 to 5 deep breaths. Close your eyes. All right, and with your eyes still closed, I want you guys to just focus on the sound. That is the bowl, right? So that's what we're going to get into right now. It is a pleasure to come on here and help you guys on your journeys into meditation and your spiritual journeys, and help you, guide you, and grow with you. So if you missed this one, it'll be on YouTube sometime in the near future. But yeah, love you guys, and I will catch you tomorrow morning around the same time. If I'm late, don't judge me.